Laura, where have you been going when you're gone out pretending that you were going to business college?
I've just been going out walking.
That's not true.
It is. I just went walking.
Walking? Walking? In winter? Deliberately courting pneumonia in that light coat? Where did you walk to, Laura?
All sorts of places, mostly in the park.
Even after you started catching that cold?
It was the lesser of two evils, Mother. I couldn't go back there. I threw up on the floor.
From 7:30 till after 5 every day, you mean to tell me you walked around in the park because you wanted to make me think that you were still going to Rubicon's business college?
It wasn't as bad as it sounds. I went inside places to get warmed up.
Inside where?
I went in the art museum and the birdhouses at the zoo. I visited the penguins every day. Sometimes I did without lunch and went to the movies. Lately, I've been spending most of my afternoons in the jewel box, that big glass house where they raise the tropical flowers.
You did all this to deceive me, just for deception? Why?
Mother, when you're disappointed, you get that awful suffering look on your face like that picture of Jesus' mother at the museum.
Hush!
I couldn't face it.
So what are we going to do the rest of our lives? Stay home and watch the parades go by? Amuse ourselves with the Glass Menagerie, darling? Eternally play those worn-out phonograph records your father left as a painful reminder of him? We won't have a business career. We've given that up because it gave us nervous indigestion. What is left but dependency all our lives? I know so well what becomes of unmarried women who aren't prepared to occupy a position. I've seen such pitiful cases in the South, barely tolerated spinsters, living under the grudging patronage of a sister's husband or brother's wife, stuck away in some little mousetrap of a room, encouraged by one in-law to visit another, little bird-like women without any nest, eating the crust of humility all their lives. Is that the future that we're mapped out for ourselves? I swear it's the only alternative I can think of. It isn't a very pleasant alternative, is it? Of course, some girls do marry. Haven't you ever liked a boy?
Yes. I liked one once. I came across his picture a while ago.
He gave you his picture?
No, it's in the yearbook.
Oh, a high school boy.
Yes. His name was Jim. Here he is in the Pirates of Penzance.
The what?
The operetta the senior class put on. He had a wonderful voice. And we sat across the aisle from each other Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the odd. Here he is with the silver cup for debating. See his grin.
He must have had a jolly disposition.
He used to call me Blue Roses.
Why did he call you such a name as that?
When I had the attack of pleurosis, he asked me what was the matter when I came back. I said pleurosis. He thought I said blue roses, so that's what he always called me. Whenever he saw me, he'd holler, "Hello, Blue Roses." I didn't care much for the girl he went out with, Emily Meisenbach. Emily was the best-dressed girl at Solden. It says in the personal section, they engaged. That's 6 years ago. They must be married by now.
Girls that aren't cut out for business careers usually wind up married to some nice man. Sister, that's what you'll do.
But Mother,
Yes?
I'm crippled.
Nonsense, Laura. I've told you never to use that word. Now, how about you? Is there something you take more interest in than anything else?
Well, I do, as I said, have my glass collection.
I'm not right sure I know what you're talking about. What kind of glass is it?
Little articles of it. They're ornaments, mostly. Most of them are little animals made out of glass. The tiniest little animals in the world. Mother calls them the Glass Menagerie. Here's an example of one, if you'd like to see it. This one is one of the oldest. It's nearly 13. Oh, be careful. If you breathe, it breaks.
I better not take it. I'm pretty clumsy with things.
Oh, go on. I trust you with them. There now. You're holding him gently. Hold him up to the light. He loves the light. See how the light shines through him.
It sure does shine.
I shouldn't be partial, but he is my favorite one.
What kind of thing is this one supposed to be?
Haven't you noticed the single horn on his forehead?
A unicorn, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Unicorns, aren't they extinct in the modern world?
I know.
Poor little fellow. He must feel sort of lonesome.
Well, if he does, he doesn't complain about it. He stays on a shelf with some horses that don't have horns, and they all seem to get along nicely together.
How do you know?
I haven't heard any arguments among them.
No arguments, huh? Well, that's a pretty good sign. Where shall I set him?
Oh, put them on the table. They all like a change of scenery once in a while.
Well, 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 well. Look how big my shadow is when I stretch.
Oh yes, it stretches across the ceiling.
I think it stopped raining. Where does the music come from?
From the Paradise Dance Hall across the alley.
How about cutting the rug a little, Miss Wingfield?
Oh,
Or is your program filled up? Let me have a look at it. Why, every dance is taken. I'll just have to scratch some out.
I can't dance.
There you go, that inferiority stuff.
I've never danced in my life.
Come on, try.
Oh, I'll step on you.
I'm not made out of glass.
How do we start?
Just leave it to me. You hold your arms out a little.
Like this?
A little bit higher. Right. Now don't tighten up. That's the main thing about it. Relax.
It's hard not to.
Okay.
I'm afraid you can't budge me.
What do you bet I can't?
Oh, goodness, yes you can.
Let yourself go now, Laura. Just let yourself go.
I'm
Come
trying.
on. Not so stiff. Easy does it.
I know, but
Loosen the backbone. There now. That's a lot better.
am I?
Lots better.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
What did we hit on?
Table.
Did something fall off it? I think.
Yes.
I hope that it wasn't that little glass horse with the horn.
Yes.
Oh. Is it broken?
Now it's just like all the other horses.
It lost its...
Horn. It doesn't matter. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
You'll never forgive me. I bet that this was your favorite piece of glass.
I don't have favorites much. It's no tragedy, Freckles. Glass breaks so easily, no matter how careful you are. Traffic jaws the shelves and things fall off them.
Still, I'm awfully sorry that I was the cause.
I'll just pretend he had an operation. The horn was removed to make him feel less freakish. Now, he'll feel more at home with the other horses, the ones that don't have horns.
That's very funny.